Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into how AI is completely flipping the script on one of the world's oldest industries, insurance. The whole model is shifting, from just paying out for disasters to actually preventing them from happening in the first place. And the scale of this transformation? It's just staggering. By 2030, experts are projecting that AI could unlock over $1 trillion in value for the global insurance industry. That's not just a small tweak, that's a total earthquake. But okay, to really get where that trillion-dollar future is coming from, you've got to start with a problem, a really, really big one. This number, $160 billion, that's how much money the industry has basically bled out just from underwriting inefficiency over the last 5 years alone.
So, where is all that inefficiency actually coming from? Well, it's baked into a process that, believe it or not, really hasn't changed all that much for decades.
Just think about this for a second. Underwriters, these are the experts hired to figure out risk, are spending a whopping 40% of their day on boring admin work, not on the complex analysis they're actually paid to do. It's a huge drain on talent and time.
And here's the why behind it all. The old-school process is all about manually digging through mountains of different data. Property records, medical files, you name it. This total reliance on manual data entry makes the whole thing painfully slow. We're talking customers waiting days, sometimes even weeks, just to get a simple policy approved.
So all this inefficiency, it's the perfect opening for AI to step in. And we're not talking about a small improvement here. We're talking about a powerful engine for change that's revving up the entire industry.
Let's look at a real-world example. Take Compensa over in Poland. They brought in an AI-driven, end-to-end automated claims process, and the results were incredible. A massive 73% jump in cost efficiency and a 10% boost in how accurate their claims were. These are absolutely game-changing numbers. And this is so important because it shows that making things efficient isn't just about the company's bottom line. It directly leads to a much better experience for the customer. In Compensa's case, a fast, smooth process meant that half their customers went on to actively recommend them.
And look, Compensa is not some one-off success story. This is happening all over the place. Aviva UK saved £60 million this year using AI for claims. A big US insurer is preventing $30 million a year in fraud. And Daido Life in Japan is using what's called explainable AI to actually show underwriters how the AI made its decision, which solves that huge black box mystery.
You know, the stakes for getting this right are just massive. Because when the process is bad, people walk away. Right now, about a third of all claimants are unhappy. That creates what the industry thinks is a $170 billion risk in lost renewals. So you see, AI isn't just a nice-to-have anymore. For these companies, it's quickly becoming about survival. Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. This efficiency push, it's doing way more than just fixing old problems. It's actually paving the way for a total transformation of the entire business model. So this is the big idea, the fundamental shift right here. Insurance is going from a reactive model, paying you after a disaster happens, to a proactive one. By using AI and all these smart IoT devices, insurers can now be partners that help you prevent the loss from happening in the first place. It changes everything, from one-time payments to more of a subscription service for managing risk. Let me give you a simple example. Think about a smart home. A little sensor detects a tiny water leak behind a wall. An AI system instantly analyzes that data, sees the danger, and pings an alert to your phone. Just like that, a potential pipe burst is avoided, saving you and the insurers a massive headache and thousands of dollars.
But it's not all about sensors and crunching numbers. The new kid on the block, generative AI, is changing one of the most human parts of the business, customer communication, especially when people are stressed out during a claim.
So get this, one carrier was sending out 50,000 automated messages a day, and they found something absolutely wild. Customers actually said the AI's messages were clearer and more empathetic than the ones from human agents. And why is that? Well, an AI can keep a perfect, patient, and helpful tone 24/7, which is, let's be honest, pretty hard for any overworked human to do. Now, of course, this whole revolution isn't just happening on its own in a bubble. It's being supercharged by two big things, incredible new tech and some fierce new competition that's forcing everyone to adapt or get left in the dust.
The actual science of predicting risk, it's getting a massive upgrade. Actuaries used to rely on old statistical tables. Now, they're using powerful machine learning that can analyze thousands of new data points in real time,
We're talking everything from satellite images to live weather data to build way more accurate, dynamic risk profiles.
And what's pushing this change even faster? A whole new breed of competition. These insurtechs that are basically tech startups playing in the insurance world. Companies like Lemonade, they were built with AI from the ground up. They can get you a policy in 90 seconds and pay out a claim in just 3. That puts a ton of pressure on the big traditional players.
So, are the big, old-school companies just sitting back and watching this happen? No way. A massive 80% of them are planning to ramp up their AI investments. They see the writing on the wall, they feel the heat, and they know that this technology is no longer an option.
And all of this brings us to one last, kind of mind-bending question. If technology keeps getting better and better at predicting and preventing bad things from happening, what does that actually mean for an industry that was built on paying for them? The very definition of insurance might have to be rewritten for this new age of prevention.